Last lesson, 118, was called English volume conversion, so let's try it in metric. At first, it may seem like this is the exact same lesson, just with a different system. And it is to a point, but there are some new things you want to pay attention to, so please watch this all the way through. And if it does prove to be easy for you, treat these lessons to be opportunities to really focus on practicing the skills on the problem set to get those perfect so that your final test can be just dandy. If you recall, volumes involve 3 measures, not just length and width, but also depth, right? Where we've got another side this way that goes back. So 1, 2, 3. And the metric system has a unit volume that's about the size of the US quart, which is another volume measure, and it's called the liter. And the liter equals, this will be useful to you, 1,000 cubic centimeters. Because let's say we're measuring, we got a certain amount of cubic centimeters here, a certain amount of centimeters this way, and centimeters this way. We get cubic centimeters by multiplying them all together. And if we get to 1,000 of them, that means the space that fills up this container is equal to 1 liter. Make sense? A liter is about 1.06 quarts, so just a little bit bigger than a quart. It's a big quart. 1,000 cubic centimeters making a liter, we could say that a cubic centimeter is a milliliter, which is 1,000th of a liter. So 1 cubic centimeter equals 1 milliliter, which is abbreviated a little m, big L, which, if going into liters, is 1,000th. If you're following what we did over here, 1,000th of a liter. Okay, we're going to want this. Only 1 unit multiplier is needed to convert from a cubic centimeter to a liter, or a milliliter to a liter. But 3 unit multipliers or more, like we did with English conversions, are required for anything else. So if it's asking us how many, let's say 2 milliliters into liters, that's just going to take dividing my milliliters by 1,000. Divide it by 1,000, and you get 0.002 liters, or 2 over 1,000 liters, or 1 over 1/500th of a liter. But let's say we've got something like 119.3 on page 376. We got 1,400 cubic meters. 1,400 cubic meters. So let's just show our meters times meters times meters. And that's all going to get multiplied by what we're going to do. Let's go from meters to cubic centimeters first. How many centimeters in a meter? Meters are going to go down here. 100 centimeters in a meter. Do this 3 times. So that, as always, we can cancel out our meters. 1, 2, 3. Now I've got 100 times 3 over the, or times itself 3 times on the tops. I've got cubic centimeters. Now I need to take that, and how many cubic centimeters are in a liter? 1,000. So I can convert, why convert to milliliters if we can convert straight to regular liters, which is where we're going. So times centimeters on the bottom. We need to get to liters on top. 1,000 of these and that, just 1 liter. All equal to how many total liters? 1,400 times 100 cubed make sure the hundreds cubed and not all of this times then cubed. All over 1 times 1 times 1,000. Label liters. Don't need to calculate it out. So we canceled out our centimeters. to leave me with just one unit of measure, which is what we were shooting for. You can pause, rewind, freeze to take a look at what we just did. This is all also on 119.3 again. I'd like you to try A and C. A and C on page 376, and then problem set 119 for next time. Remember, focus on all those different skills you're working on as a young mathematician, and get ready for our last final test of the year. Thank you.